So if you get this type of concept, the first thing actually artists do is, what about the backside, right? What we can do about the backside? Any idea? Anything? Because do you think actually every time we get concept like front side, back, 3/4, all the angles and everything?
Sir, we can kind of like follow the flow, right? Just like
Sorry?
in the front. We can
I
kind of
didn't
like,
get it. Yeah.
sir, we can kind of like follow the flow, right? Just like in the front.
Yes, actually. So we need to actually understand the designing part of this one. So that also a sculpting artist need to know. Okay, so I'll put this design here. I'll keep it in my pure rough actually. So I need to delete this. Where is my other things? So majority, if you see, if you want to divide this character as a sculpting artist or a game artist, actually, what are the parts actually you need to divide this? Like how many parts or how many type of things actually you need to make?
Many sir, I sent an image that may look like him.
Oh, this is that game now, Overwatch ka.
Yes, Overwatch.
I forgot what is the name. He's a big guy.
Roadhog.
A Roadhog or something, na?
Roadhog.
He has one friend also.
Yes, Junkrat.
Yeah. I never played this game, but I've seen these characters and that animated video. Okay. So yeah,
Sir,
tell me actually.
Don't play that game.
Okay. So what are the things actually you can see? Majorly, if you want to divide this character, how will you divide? What are the things actually you will see, or we need to understand?
The mask.
Mask.
That.
The
arms, the robotic arms.
Robotic arms.
First, we have to make a block out of a bulky male. Somewhat, and then focus on his mask.
Okay.
And then the mechanical parts in his arms and this biomechanics in his chest part.
Okay. So if I was in your place now, first of all, I'll divide this into organic or non-organic parts. Okay. Yeah, because he's a cyborg, and if you see that one, you can see his skin. Under his skin, actually, these parts are going on. It's not like this is in top of that. Okay, because he has changed or he have evolved into such a character. He's not human anymore. I think his organs can be, but I don't think so. His hands.
Hello, Benny.
Hello. Yeah.
If you get this for a production, will you divide it into organic and inorganic, and then do the organic part in Zbrush and inorganic in Maya or some other hard surface?
You can do that actually. Artists, some of the artists actually, they are very flexible in Maya, so they will actually do the hard surface in Maya also. Some guys actually sketch out most of this part in Zbrush. After that, they will retopo the hard surface so that it will give a crisp output.
Like just the base of the hard surface, right?
Yeah, the base of the hard surface. I'll show you actually how to sketch out these whole things. And we have clothing and hair also. See, we are not going to concentrate on cloth too much, but yeah, some part. But we have to sculpt the hair part also for the haircut artist to make the basic silhouette and everything. So that will be a nice, interesting thing to build, but it's going to be a little bit tough. We need to see how we can optimize our time or optimize like production quality on this one. I think we need to make 1, 2, or 3, or we need to make some alphas because it's called that breader. No? What is it called?
Dreadlocks.
Dreadlocks. Yeah, thank you. So dreadlock type of thing. Nah? And if you see now, he's a tank type of character. He is not like, I think he's agile, but I don't think so. He'll be like very flexible type of guy. After looking at his posture or the entire character, he's look like a tank. Do you guys agree or
more of a brawler?
Brawler. Yeah. He's a more of a brawler type of guy. Okay, so we need to actually see the look and feel of that, and yeah, the other parts and everything is okay. So we'll start sketching this out. So Already I made a base model actually. Okay. So is this the same guy actually we need to make, or we need to change the body proportions, face proportions? Look and feel of this one.
We
What do
need
you
to
think?
change the body.
We need to change the entire structure, right? But we can use some part of his silhouette or something like hands and everything. We have the base body, but it's not the character what we are looking for. So for that one, what I'll do is actually I'll start to my base structures. Okay. So made something like this. So afterwards, I'll see. I'll see the major actually landmarks. I need to figure out which one is actually visible. We don't have it too much wrinkly face, but we have a nice bone structure actually that we need to build up. Okay.
Sir, excuse me.
Yeah.
Question. So if you are making this character for a game, will you focus on the expression on the face more? Because it will be rigged and what is it?
We need to make a neutral face actually. when
Yeah,
we going
that's
to
what
read
I
and
was asking.
yeah, we need to actually have the news. We can make him like too angry and everything, but every face have a default feature that we need to actually sculpt on. Then we actually need to do the blend shapes. Sometimes actually we need to sculpt the blend shape. Sometimes we actually make it in because what happens nowadays, we need to add that normal detail information also into the blend. I think one rigging guy is there. Now we have one rigging artist, right, in our team.
Yeah, we have someone. I remember person.
Because client has demanded us to make facial blends. A lot of time actually nowadays they are using scans for this all things, and what we need to do is we need to clean up that skull, because skull measure, like most of times it will not come very clean. So we need to actually make sure that like polish that skull, and we need to clean up. That's a hectic job, but yeah, it's an interesting if you look in a different manner. Okay, so after this thing, now actually I'll be concentrating on my mask. Okay, because after this all mask and everything, now we can actually improve the shapes, or we can work around. Okay, so for that one, what I can do is I can mask out this area. Okay, take my pen tool. I'm going to roughly block out how much mask area actually I want. I'm going to increase my brush size. Okay, so after making this mask, I'll be like, okay, I'll move on to the other parts, because I don't want to worry too much about this thing. Otherwise, it will not be like, it will be difficult for me to actually concentrate or make the other areas also. Then he has a very huge hair actually, that we can see we can make it or not. What I will suggest is, for now, how we can make that happen. We have fast. What I can do is, this is a dynamist, right? I'm taking a curved tooth. I'm going to stroke, modify, not modify, curve modification, I think, curve modification, size, click on the size, go for the graph. I'll change it to that type of curve, so that actually I'll get a nice
Is this how every time that we make hair in ZBrush?
No, we have fiber mesh also. We have other things you can sculpt around. So I'm just placing it actually so that I can see if this is going in the right direction or not. I'm not worried this is going to give me a nice shape, but let's see. I can sculpt also. I'm just